Okay, so first thing I'm trying is cut through the first one, because the second one, the ply seems to be in a different direction and it makes the blade go off at an angle. You can see that up here. So I'm going to come back and trim that a bit. Right, so we're about to make the tape joint. It's that white stuff, we've got to peel the backing off. 6 inches wide, so what we've done is we've set a line up, this yellow line, 3 inches off, so we can line up the edge of the tape on it, on the ground. We're going to roll the left side in this picture over onto the tape, so it should roll into the middle, and then we'll take this side and roll it onto the tape. And when we do that, we've got to be careful to mesh it so we don't overlap any of the grass into it. We hope that's going to work. We don't know what we're doing, so it'll be a grand experiment. Alright, so we've got the sticky side up now. We're just rolling the grass back onto it. I've already given it a brush off, make sure there's not too much gravel. Okay, I guess we should have moved that.
Alright, halfway done.
Okay, now for the tricky bit. So we're going to take the yellow line up, try not to get any gravel on the tape, and then we're going to see if we can blend in. We'll probably start from this hot end down here and work our way up the tape, trying to join the seams together, get these seams together without getting the grass stuck in it. So the seaming is a little tricky. I think we have a method down. So while Andrew's pulling this stuff back to get the grass out of the seam, I'm pushing the seam in, and it's magic. We're actually lining it up, but it's an inch at a time, and we haven't got that far to go. Here we are,
doing a happy dance.
Yay! Marching down the seam, making sure it's nicely glued. Alright, so we're attempting to do some of these longer cuts on the border here. The technique I'm finding that's working for me right now is it could change. So I'm kneeling, trying to get this nice and in line, and up where I'm doing the cutting, getting the gap fairly close, get the knife in, keep that gap nice and close and cut beneath where the hand is, so I'm pushing down on the grass, making the sharpest radius I can in that corner. Alright, there's the next problem. I've rolled the grass back. Now I've got to try and match the curvature. This actually curves away and then does a recurve back over to the left over there. So it's going to be a little bit of fun trying to figure out how to cut this one. Okay, so I've got some of it cut down this end, and I've made a relief cut across here. This is the scrap side. I did make sure of that twice. Now I'm going to see if I can work on this bit now and get this bit folded back in. Right, so now I've got a short bit I can actually curl back and do that same cutting I've done before. That will trim that. Alright, so to get around the corner, I'm just shoving the loose bit over so I can get in and cut this, and as it goes around the corner just keep pushing that scrap bit that way and pulling this bit towards me, and I seem to be getting around the corner. Alright, well my turning the turf on top method stopped. Yeah, I can't pull it back without pulling up the whole of the roll over there, so that's going to be too much weight to pull, so somehow I'm going to have to make some relief cuts in this. We'll start cutting from the other end. Alright, we're getting there. This curvy bit here was quite the trick. We got that done. Okay, we've got just the other end to put curves in. Yay! And we're done cutting. Well, this is the last end we cut. Goes out, ends up in the sun. That'll do. Nailing time. Alright, so we've got 6-inch nails that we're going to stick in roughly 10 inches apart. There's 120 of them around here. It worked out exactly. It's a miracle. That's how many we bought. 120. Action shot. Perfect. Right, so we're using the drop spreader to drop this copper slag, that grey stuff you see over here on the surface. And we're brushing it in. At this point Andrew is. That helps it drop to the bottom. Well, the infilling is quite tedious. We've been over this numerous times, 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't know how many times, trying to get it to fill up. We're getting some spots that are filling, but we've just got to keep going. Okay, nicely done with putting the infill in today. Last step here is I'm giving it a wash down. Fake grass. The zeophil is quite dusty, so grass looks really dull once you've gone over it. Yeah, quick wash down brightens it up. Get all that dust off it. Yeah, it looks much better now, doesn't it? Right, pretty much done. There's a couple of spots where you could do with a bit more infill, but hey, it's there. Tomorrow I should finish it completely.